Welcome. I'm Richard Hasno, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this YouTube channel. Welcome back. Well, as you know, I'm using this channel to try and help people that are interested in living more of a wisdom-inspired life by providing a wide range of free content across many topics. And I'm very sure that in somewhere in this range of over 100 episodes that there may be something that can really help you. And speaking of helping, you can help me by subscribing to this channel. It helps more people discover this channel and the resources that are available to them if they're interested in living more of a wisdom-inspired life. So thank you very much. And in this particular episode, it's part of the Advanced Wisdom series where I share with you quotes and material from God-realized beings, enlightened beings, avatars, however you want to describe it. And today's episode focuses on Paramahansa Yogananda, broadly acknowledged to be an enlightened God-realized being, and founder of the Self-Realization Fellowship. And he passed in 1952, but he left us with a wealth of teachings. And the teaching that I'm using as the source for this particular episode is his great illuminating writing on the Bhagavad Gita, one of the great spiritual documents available to us. So it's from that I share the following quotes, really on the topic of spiritual paradoxes. And there are many of them, and I'm just going to touch on a few of them here, that you encounter along the spiritual journey. Okay? Quoting, "Whenever Krishna advises, in essence, live in this world, but do not live in it." What? Did you just say? Live in this world, but do not live in it? He meant that man should live and fulfill his duties in this world, since God put him here, this world, but he should not live in attachment to its wiles and ways. Okay? You're here in the physical world, so you gotta deal with that. But there's another world of higher levels of consciousness that we want to access on a spiritual journey, and don't want the attachment so strong to the physical reality that we can't make that progress. Okay? And continuing with that, a Jesus paradox. Spiritual advice is often paradoxical. Jesus said, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." What? For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. Okay? Now, that will get you thinking for a while. There is a saving of the life in the sense of being saved and achieving higher levels of consciousness, and in the process of that, we lose the lower forms. Okay? And finally, the God paradox. Quoting, "God is the great paradox, the soul life, the only being, yet invisible, intangible, the formless, and the every form, all coexisting at the same time." Okay? So paradoxes are like conundrums. They can confuse us, but just understand that there are vastly different dimensions along the spiritual journey that make those differences. And when we understand that, the paradox is resolved. Well, speaking of that, if you ever want to know more, you can go to mywisdominspiredlife.com. I really appreciate you being part of the journey with me today, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you.